What's going on, everybody? Average Arcader here, and it's time for another base review. Now, technically, this is labeled as a house, but I still kind of stack these up to the same type of map. Technically, you're getting somebody something to live out of. It should function. It has functions that should come with it. Now, this is touted as, basically the safest house ever. This is the name of it. And it kind of runs into some issues. Number one, it's not, because although, nothing from the outside is going to be able to get in, it has many dark spots inside. And I do have things spawning in. I've had mobs spawn in all over. Another big complaint about this is it is almost 90% decoration. Function isn't really here when it comes to actually being able to use this as a usable space. It's got storage, it has beds, that's about it. Now the cool thing is, these turrets here, which is one of the touted features, does work. They work and they work fine. If anything spawns out here, it's going to eliminate them. If anything spawns over here, that's dangerous, it's going to eliminate them. The problem is there's no way to get in and out of this place. There's no bridge, retractable bridge, there's no teleporters, nothing. So I really wanted to bring out in this review one of the things I really feel that a house mod or a base mod should really make sure they cover, not just making an interesting looking building. The design of this is really cool. The turrets do work. I think that's cool, but that's it. There's nothing else going on with this. If you were to get this and you say, like me, I always recommend people to get these who want to do cool survival runs and don't have to worry about building that first base. They can get right into it, use it, go out, explore, all that. Give them something inside to do with it. Everything will have to be built from scratch. Even all the containers are empty, so you have no startup tools. So you're gonna have to start out by tearing up this place to get the basic tools you need to be able to build a bridge to get out. There's just not enough here functioning. Everything's cosmetic. It does have bedrooms. Well, it has a big bedroom. It has stuff all over. Like I said, it's huge. It looks good. More storage. See, there's a dangerous mob. There's a lot of dark areas. You'd have to do so much work to this that it's like, what are you paying for? I believe this is a $3 to $4 map. So I'm gonna spend $3 to then have to completely gut and or redo this. Like the inside, there's nothing going on. And then out here, there were more traps, but they had a whole line of TNT all the way around, and the TNT blew when I was first looking at the map and going through everything, and blew up all the other traps, and they haven't come back. Which, that's gonna happen. These whole little lines are always like that. I think that's why they didn't bother putting a bridge in here. So that's gonna be one of the things you're gonna have to do. Like, you're gonna have to rebuild, because it's gonna blow. Because I didn't do anything. I was actually about to sleep inside on one of the beds. Next thing I know, it's blowing up. But there's no mine. There's no enchanting area. Many of the common setups that you would have for just your basics aren't here. Only thing this covers is it has storage and beds, nothing else. And I feel like when you have people paying money for something that's touted as the safest house. I kind of feel like it should act like a house or a base. That's kind of my whole little thing on that. As you can see, it looks really nice, but there's just nothing going on at all when it comes to, you know, everything that's in here. I would definitely recommend that if you were to purchase this, one of the first things you're going to have to do is figure out all the different things you want, and you're going to have to grind out to actually get them. I would recommend getting this and then just editing it in Creative. Go to Creative, edit everything you want, and then go on back. But if you're somebody who likes to do everything in pure survival, I wouldn't recommend picking up this base at all. Again, even if you go to Creative and you know, build, I still think that's kind of a drawback, because if you purchase something, it should be ready to go. You should be able to just get in and use it. It should function enough that I can use it as my base and then be done. The fact that I have to do so much work to even get it to where it's truly usable and not just something that looks cool and then I'm done, that's a little too much. I think when we have people spending money, you should cover your basics. There's not even a farm in here, or potions. Like there's potions stands, but there's no setup area for you to make potions. No nether wart farm, anything like that. But now, in on the bright side, this is a really nice seed. When you come up, you see you have a good mixture of the biomes. It's nighttime, but hang on, I can go. Good amount of villages. Damage portals everywhere. Now see, if you look at just in this little section right here, not too far from the base, we've got swamp, we've got mesa, plains, birchwood, mountains, desert, and right in between there, savanna. Just in that little section right here. Now, also in that desert, there are 2 desert temples just right there on the front. As you can see, there are a lot of desert, a lot of damaged portals as well. Here's another one. I was just flying around finding them all over. But I'll go over there in a second. Hang on, let me sleep in this village so that we can get to daytime. And most of the villages are occupied. Oh, okay. So if you are looking for, there are a lot of good spots to build, and you have a variety of the different areas you're gonna like to build in. I think the only thing I didn't see close was, of course, jungle, one of my favorite ones, one I'm always saying that you want to find, because that gives you access to bamboo, you know, jungle wood, cocoa beans, watermelons, a lot of useful things in the jungle biome. See, you got 2 desert temples right next to one another. Another village over there. And then as you can see straight ahead, there's the base. So it's not too far. So the seed is nice. But I mean, when you're charging somebody $3, $4 for something, I really think like there should be more going on with it. So not a 100% horrible base. Like I said, it looks cool. I like the design. I just don't think it's worth it, because there's going to be so much work you're going to have to do if you're somebody who likes to pick up bases and, you know, just work out of them. You're going to have to do a lot of work just to make this base, or even if you want to use it as a house, there's still a lot of work you're going to need to do. As in, you need to go in, fill up all the areas with light that are spawning things. You'll still need to make a pathway to get in and out of this, like some type of bridge or walkway you're going to have to make. Otherwise, how are you going to get in and out? There is no way to get in and out. And then after that, you can use it. I mean, it's got. I mean, it says safest house, but I'm like, it has the look of a base. They should have covered the basis of what you would want in a base. Making sure there's no hostile mob spawning in, a farm, basic crafting areas done, basic foraging area done, maybe a mine. Like, see, a mine, a nether portal, those aren't, you don't have to have those. But it would be very nice to have them. You don't have to have those. But you should have the other basics. Farms, so that you're ready to farm, an area to craft, an area to store, which they have storage, but that's about it. And easy access, quick access. So that while I'm out making runs, I can come back and forth in and out of the house or base easily. So all in all, I would say that if you're someone who likes, you know, to buy houses or bases and do cool runs on them, maybe survival runs on them, I would say this is not worth it. Yeah, it's safe out here in this little perimeter area, and it is cool that these turrets work, but there's really nothing else going for this map besides it does have a good seed. So like I said, about 90% of this is just cosmetic, with a little bit of it that actually works, and that's why I feel it's not exactly worth it. When you're building a map that you want people to purchase, give them more than just something that looks nice. Give them something that actually functions. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification button. I'm trying to cover as many of these base style maps as I can for you guys, because many people have said they like to see them because they can choose which ones they want to buy. So the more and more I do, the better it is. I'm going to try to keep cranking them out. Alright guys, Average Arcader out.